welcome. So this is CAIE paper P1 of May 2007 or 2007. So let us start to solve all the questions. He says find the value of the constant C. This line is a tangent to this one. So substitute y equal to over there. So it becomes 2x plus c whole square is equal to 4x. So I get 4x square plus 4xc plus c square minus 4x is equal to 0. So 4x square plus x common, 4c minus 4 plus c square is equal to 0. It is a quadratic. So once it is a quadratic and it is a tangent, right? So whenever it is a tangent, we need to prove that b square minus 4ac is equal to 0 for that quadratic. So I take 4c minus 4 whole square minus 4 times c square is equal to 0. 4c minus 4 whole square is equal to 16c square. Then take the square root, so you get two answers, p is equal to plus 4c or equal to minus 4c. So this is not possible. So this becomes 8c is equal to 4, c is equal to 4 upon 8, c is equal to 1 upon 2. That is the answer for the first question. Second question, it is asked find the volume of the solid when rotated along x-axis. So volume formula x-axis is, when rotated along x-axis, is pi y square dx. Integral pi y square dx. So volume pi integral y value is 3x per 1 upon 4 whole square dx. And what are the limits? You can see the limits are 1 to 4. 1 to 4. So it becomes 9 pi x power 1 upon 2 limits 1 to 4 dx. So it becomes 9 pi x power 3 upon 2 upon 3 upon 2 integral 1 to 4. So it becomes 18 pi by 3, 18 pi upon 3, 4 power 3 upon 2 minus 1 power 3 upon 2. This is 6 pi, 4 power 2 upon 3 upon 2 will be 8. 8 minus 1, so which becomes 42 pi. So the answer is 42 pi. Question number 3. Prove this identity. 1 minus tan square x is sin square x upon cos square x divided by 1 plus sin square x upon cos square x. I take the common denominator for the numerator, which is cos square x minus sin square x. Same is the case, I take common denominator for the denominator, cos square x plus sin square x. I can see that cos square x can cancel, and cos square x plus sin square x is 1. So I'm left out only with cos square x minus sin square x in the numerator, which is cos square x can be written as 1 minus sin square x minus sin square x. So it becomes 1 minus 2 sin square x. Now coming to the fourth question. Multiply entire thing with x power 4. So I get 18 plus x square is equal to 4x power 4. So bring all the terms on one side. 4x power 4 minus x squared minus 18 is equal to 0. I do the factorization directly. I'm writing the answer. It should be like this. Then from there 4x squared minus 9 equals 0, or x squared plus 2 equals 0. X squared equal to 9 upon 4. X squared equal to negative 2. It's again not possible. Square of a term cannot be negative. So x is equal to plus or minus 3 upon 2. Question number 5. Find the length of the AX. Where is AX? AX is over here. I had to find the length of AX. So how should I find the length of AX? So for that, what am I going to do? I am joining OX. So this angle becomes pi by 6, half of pi by 3. So there is a right angle triangle. What is a triangle? OAX. Tan pi by 6 is equal to, opposite side is AX, adjacent side is OA. From there I get AX is equal to OA tan pi by 6. OA is 12 because the radius of the sector is given as 12. If OB is 12, OA also will be 12 centimeters. So 12 tan pi by 6 means tan 30 1 upon root 3. So AX is equal to 4 root 3. 4 root 3. Find the area of the shaded region. So now we have two triangles. So see, we can see the green triangles, two triangles, areas. From that area, I am going to subtract the area of the sector. I am going to subtract the area of the sector. So what am I going to do to get the area of the shaded region? So I have to get area of shaded region is 2 times area of the triangle. Both the triangles area will be the same. So 2 times area of the triangle minus area of sector. So 2 times area of a triangle is half times base times height, minus area of a sector is half r square theta. So half times base times height. So if this is the base of a triangle, so this is the height of a triangle. If AX is the base, OA should be the height. So I plug in the values, 2 gets cancels. AX is 4 root 3, height is 12, minus half, radius is 12 square, theta is pi by 3. So when I simplify this, my answer will be 48 root 3 minus 24 pi. That's going to be the area of the shaded region. Question number 6. Find the equation of BC. To know the equation, I need to know the slope and I need to know the point. So do I know the point B? Yes, I know. So slope I don't know. So what am I going to do? I am going to find slope of AB. Slope of AB or gradient. Slope or gradient. So 14 minus 8 upon 2 plus 2, which is 6 upon 4, which is 3 upon 2. Now I will find slope of BC, which is minus 2 upon 3 because it is perpendicular. Now I know the point, so I can find it out. Equation of BC. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. So it becomes 3y minus 24 is equal to minus 2x minus 4. 2x plus 3y equals 20. That is equation of BC. That's the first part. In the second part, coordinates of C and D. So we can see when we go back to the diagram, C lies on x-axis. So x-axis means y equal to 0. So plug in y equal to 0 plus 0 equal to 20. X is equal to 20 by 2. X is equal to 10. So C value is 10, 0. So I got the value of C is 10, 0. Now I need to get the point D. So for that I will find a D point. I need to find it out. So C value has been already informed. So I will be finding it out the value of D. So for that, what should I be doing it out? So first let me make this one smaller so that I can create place for it. Equation of BC and C. This entire thing is moved here. Okay, so now coming to the question, I have to find the point D. So let me update this one over here also. Cut. C is 10, 0. Okay, so what am I going to do it is I am going to draw a rectangle. Small rectangle I draw. Now I mark those points A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. What is A? 2, 14. And what was B? Minus 2, 8. C just now I got 10, 0. D I don't know, X, Y. So what am I going to do? I am going to find the midpoint of this diagonal AC. So M is equal to midpoint 2 plus 10 upon 2, 14 plus 0 upon 2. So which is 6, 7. So when I draw the diagonal, another diagonal BD, that also will be passing through the same midpoint M. So that is also the midpoint M for BD. So which will be minus 2 plus x upon 2 comma 8 plus y upon 2. Both the midpoints should be same. So now I take that 6 is equal to minus 2 plus x upon 2. So 12 is equal to minus 2 plus x is equal to 14. Similarly, other one, 7 is equal to 8 plus y upon 2, 14 is equal to 8 plus y, y is equal to 6. So what is the d coordinate? 14 comma 6. This is the answer. Question number 7. The second term of a geometric progression is 3 and sum to infinity is 12. Second term, so AR is equal to 3. Sum to infinity, A upon 1 minus R is equal to 12. Find the first term of the progression. So we have to find the first term. So I don't want R value. So what is from here? I can get R is equal to 3 upon A. So plug in that R value over here. So A upon 1 minus 3 upon A is equal to 12. So I take the common denominator in the denominator. A minus 3 is equal to 12. So it becomes A square upon A minus 3 is equal to 12. So I get A square minus is equal to 12A minus 36. A square minus 12A plus 36 is equal to 0. A minus 6 whole square is equal to 0. A is equal to 6. So what do I get? A equal to 6. Then next part of the question. An arithmetic progression has first term and second term as the geometric progressions, has the same first term and second terms as the geometric progression. So in the arithmetic progression, the first term is the same first term over here. Just now we got 6. Second term is the same second term, which is 3. So once I know the first term and second term, immediately I find the common difference, T2 minus T1, which is 3 minus 6, which is minus 3. What is he asking? Sum to 20 terms. S20 is equal to n upon 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 times d. Plug in those values. 20 upon 2 times 2a, a is 6 plus 20 minus 1 times minus 3. So simplify that, minus 450. Question number 8. The function f of x is equal to a plus b cos x, f of 0 is minus 1, f of pi by 2 is 7. Find the values of a and b. So it has been given f of 0 is equal to minus 1. Substitute 0. A plus b cos 0 is equal to minus 1. Cos 0 is 1. So a plus b is equal to minus 1. One equation. I got one equation. Then next one, f of pi by 2 is equal to 7. So substitute 7. A plus b cos pi upon 2. 2 times pi upon 2 is equal to 7. Cos pi is minus 1 is equal to 7. So I get another equation. Now I have to solve these two equations. So let me solve these two equations. So a plus b is equal to negative 1, a minus b is equal to 7. So solving it out, 2a is equal to 6, a is equal to 3. So I got the value of a as 3. Now plug in a is 3. So 3 plus b in the first equation. 3 plus b is equal to negative 1. So b is equal to negative 4. So that is the answer for the first part. Let me make it smaller. Now what is he asking? Find the x-coordinates of the points where the curve intersects x-axis. So now what does my f of x becomes? 3 minus 4 cos 2x. X-axis. X-axis means y equal to 0. So 0 is equal to 3 minus 4 cos 2x. So from there, cos 2x is equal to 3 upon 4. So 2x is equal to cos inverse 3 upon 4. Then use the mode of the calculator in radians because it is given 0 to pi. So radians. So cos inverse 3 upon 4. gives me 0.72. So 2x is equal to 2n pi plus or minus 0.72. For cos it is 2n pi. So x is equal to general solution. I have written general solution 2n pi plus 0.72 by 2 comma 2n pi minus 0.72 by 2. For cos it is 2n pi alpha. So let me write a formula over here. Who don't know the formula for cos, general solution is theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. So substitute n is equal to 0. I get 0.36 comma minus 0.36. Then substitute n is equal to 1. So I take the calculator. 2 times 1 times 3.14. Pi is 3.14 plus 0.72 divided by 2. So it becomes 2 times 1, 3.142. Okay. Then I plus 0.742 and minus also. So you have to do 2 times. Okay. So it becomes 3.5 comma 2.78. So but the range is between 0 to pi. So this is considered, 0.36 is considered, negative is not considered, 3.5 is more than pi, not considered, 2.78. So those are the answers, 0.36 comma 2.78. If I try for n is equal to 2, it becomes more than pi, so therefore I am not trying. Now finally the graph of y is equal to f of x. So in stepwise, like as usual, we'll learn stepwise. The question was 3 minus 4 cos 2x. So first, what am I going to do? Step 1, I draw only for cos x. I draw for cos x. Let me draw for cos x from 0 to pi, right? So it becomes in this way, 0 to pi. This is 0, this is pi by 2, and this is pi. 1 and minus 1. This is cos x. Next, step 2. Cos 2x. So what does it becomes? It becomes the same shape, but it becomes 2 and minus 2. 2 and minus 2. This becomes 2 and this becomes minus 2. So 0, pi by 2 and pi, cos 2x. Okay. Cos pi by 2, cos 0. Okay. Next, step 3. Minus cos 2x. Minus cos 2x. So when I do, it is minus cos 2x. So I do it upside down. So it becomes minus 2 to pi. Okay, so this becomes say minus 2 plus 2, but it becomes the upside down. So the same graph becomes upside down. This is minus cos 2x. So you can just check it out, cos pi 0 to pi, but x lies between 0 to pi. So I have done it out in this way, cos 2x. Now only small difference is, let us just go back, erase all this because small error has to be covered off. So let me redo this one. Okay, so I cut this because of lack of space. Let me redo this part. So first I'll complete this one. Where is this? I come back to this. Okay, so I'll do at the bottom of the page, so cos 2x, so that I have sufficient space. Okay, or else I will add some space over here so that it will be easy to find it out. Okay, where is this? Okay, and add a page over here. Okay, a page has been added, so sufficient space is there. Okay, so let us do right from the beginning once again. First is cos x. I draw cos x. This is a basic full shape of the cos x graph. 0, pi by 2, this is pi, this is 3 pi by 2, and I'll try to draw up to 2 pi also. We'll see. Why am I doing like that? Okay, cos x. But I want cos 2x. When I want cos 2x, you can see that over here we have to be careful. Last time I did for 2 cos x, but it is cos 2x. Okay, cos 2x. So x should be divided by 2. All the values of x should be divided by 2. So that is my step 2. So what will happen? This pi becomes pi by 4. This pi becomes pi by 2. This 3 pi by 2 becomes 3 pi by 4. And this 2 pi becomes pi. So all the x values gets divided by 2. So it remains the same shape, but all the x values will be getting divided by 2 because it is of cos 2x. So I'm going to draw the same shape, but I'm going to write as pi by 4, pi by 2, 3 pi by 4, and pi. This is a shape for cos 2x. So remember. So whenever it is 2x, the x values get divided by 2. If it is 3x, the x values get divided by 3. This is cos 2x. Now that is step 2. Now step 3, cos minus cos 2x. So what am I going to do for minus cos 2x? The same graph but upside down. So it goes in this way. Okay, let me draw neatly somewhat. So step 3, the same graph, almost all the same graph, but why this is not getting correct? The same graph but in the opposite way. So this is minus 1 and plus 1. Okay, so let me give a try once again. Okay, this looks better. So minus 1 and plus 1. Now this is minus cos 2x, so I want minus 4 cos 2x this time. That is step 4. So minus 4. So what will happen? This will remain the same, 4 and minus 4. Now next I want 3 minus 4 cos 2x. So this entire graph moves 3 units. So this becomes minus 1, this becomes 7. That's it. So see, you can see the same graph. So just keep on changing the values. So that will be the minus on step 4, 3 minus 4 cos 2x. So write it out over here, x-axis, y-axis, and 0. So what you can do today is you can do erase this part, and keep it safe that this is going to be the answer. This is pi by 2, this is pi by 4, this is 3 pi by 4, and over here it is pi. So that is the final graph. So last time it was 2 cos x was drawn, but it is cos 2x. So only need to be remembered that from cos x and cos 2x, this transformation has to be remembered. All the x values get divided by 2. Question number 9. He says AC is equal to 2AB. AC is equal to 2AB. AC means OC minus OA. 2AB. AB means OB minus OA. So OC is equal to 2OB minus 2OA plus OA. So it becomes 2OB minus OA, 2 times of OB. What is OB? 3, 2 minus 4. 3, 2 minus 4 minus OA. What is OA? 4, 1 minus 2. 4, 1 minus 2. So it becomes 6, 4 minus 8 minus 4, 1 minus 2. So 6 minus 4 is 2, 4 minus 1 is 3, minus 8 plus 2 is minus 6. So this is OC. But what is he asking? Find the unit vector in the direction of OC. So I find modulus of OC, which is square root of 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square. 36 plus 4, 49, so square root of 49, which is plus or minus 7. But I want in the direction, so therefore unit vector in the direction means plus 1 upon 7 times 2i plus 3j minus 6k. Or else you can write 1 upon 7 times 2, 3 minus 6. In this way also you can write it. Now coming to the next part of the question. The position vector D is given such that k is a constant. It is given that OD is equal to m times OA plus n times OB. Find the values of m, n and k. Okay, so let us start. OD equals m times OA plus n times OB. What is OD? 1, 4, k is equal to m times OA. What is OA? 4, 1 minus 2 plus n times OB. What is OB? 3, 2 minus 4. Equating the x coordinates. What do I mean by x or I coordinates? 1, 4m and 3n. So 1 is equal to 4m plus 3n. That's one equation. Next equation will be the y or j, m4 m 2n. 4 is equal to m plus 2n. So I need to solve these two equations. So what am I going to do? I'm going to multiply this equation with 1 and this equation with 4. So simple. 1 is equal to 4m plus 3n and 16 is equal to 4m plus 8n. Subtract, cancels, negative 15 is equal to negative 5n. So n is equal to 3. Substitute n is equal to 3 in the substitute n is equal to 3 in this equation. So 4 is equal to m plus 2 times 3 is 6, m is equal to negative 2. So once I get m is equal to negative 2, what am I going to do? I am going to take the last one. The last one is k is equal to 2 minus 2m and minus 4n. K is equal to minus 2m minus 4n. So k is equal to minus 2 times minus 2 minus 4 times 3. So 4 minus 12, k is equal to minus 8. So what is the value of k? K is minus 8. Question number 10. Find dy by dx and d square y by dx square. So y is equal to 2x plus 8x to the power of minus 2. So what is dy by dx? Becomes 2 minus 16x power minus 3. D square y by dx square becomes plus 48x power minus 4. Find the coordinates of the stationary point and determine the nature of the stationary point. Coordinates of the stationary point means first derivative should be equal to 0. So equate dy by dx is equal to 0. So 2 minus 16x power minus 3 is equal to 0. So 2 is equal to 16 upon x cube is equal to 8, x is equal to 2. Now I need to check whether it is maximum or minimum. So find, substitute in the second derivative, x is equal to 2, 48, 2 to the power of minus 4. I need not simplify the value, just find it is greater than 0. So as d square y by dx square at x is equal to 2 is positive, the curve has minimum value. That's the one. Then third one, show that the normal to the curve at minus 2 comma 2 intersect x-axis at this much, normal to the curve. Okay, so this is the slope of a tangent. Slope of tangent, I plug in minus 2, x is minus 2, so I get 2 times 16 upon minus 2 whole cube. so which becomes slope of the tangent becomes 4, but I want normal, right? Slope of normal become minus 1 upon 4. So equation of the normal will be y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, but he says that it intersects x-axis. X-axis means we know y equal to 0. Substitute 0, 0 plus 2 is 2, minus 1 upon 4 times x plus 2. 8 is equal to minus x minus 2. Minus x is equal to 10. X is equal to minus 10. So for the point is minus 10 comma 0. Finally, find the area of the region between enclosed by the curve between the lines x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. So area, whenever the area is being asked, I need to find the integration. X is equal to 1, x is equal to 2. For the curve, what is the curve? 2x plus 8 upon x square. So integral of 2x plus 8x power minus 2 dx from 1 to 2. 2x square upon 2, then 8x power minus 1 upon minus 1 from 1 to 2. So it is x square minus 8 upon x from 1 to 2. Substitute 2 square minus 8 upon 2 minus 1 square minus 8 upon 1. 4 minus 1 plus 8. So that's going to be 7. Question number 11. Find in terms of x for f prime x. Explain your answer. Show that f is a decreasing function. So f prime x. F prime x means derivative. So first I write f of x in this way. F prime x becomes minus 6 times 2x plus 3 whole to the power of minus 2 times 2, which is minus 12 times 2x plus 3 whole power minus 2. We can see that for all values, for this symbol is for all values of x, f prime x is less than 0. It is negative. Therefore, f of x is decreasing function. If at all f prime x or first derivative is negative, any value of x you substitute, always you get negative because of this minus symbol. Because of this minus symbol, f prime x is always negative. So therefore, f of x is decreasing function. Find an expression in terms of x, f inverse of x, and find its domain. So y is equal to 6 upon 2x plus 3. 2x plus 3 is equal to 6 upon y. 2x is equal to 6 upon y minus 3. X is equal to 1 upon 2 times 6 upon y minus 3. So f inverse of x is equal to 1 upon 2 times 6 upon x minus 3. This is f inverse of x. What is being asked? That's it. Now he is asking find the domain. Now coming to domain. So how to do domain? Do I have a space to write? Very good. Okay, I have a lot of space. So first I take f of x. F of x domain and range. Domain was x is greater than or equal to 0. Why? It is given in the question. X is positive. So in f of x, if I substitute x is 0, x is greater than or equal to 0. So I get 6 upon 3, 2. So y will be greater than or equal to 2. So y values are greater than or equal to, y values are greater than or equal to, not less than or equal to 2, because it's division, right? So y is less than or equal to 2. Okay, but I can see that y values are less than or equal to 2. This value is 2, but all values are positive. It's not going downwards. It never goes down and never reaches 0 also. So to be more reliable, I write 0. So y lies between 0 to 2. That is the range of f of x. Now I want for f inverse of x. So the beauty of f inverse of x is the range and domain gets swapped. So x becomes 0 to 2 and the range becomes greater than or equal to 0. So Directly I can write it out. Domain is, so you can see they get swapped. Domain of F inverse is x lies between 0 to 2. Now copy the diagram and on your copy sketch the graph of f of x, f inverse of x, making a clear relationship between the graphs. Copy the diagram. Okay, he himself is asking us to copy the diagram, so let us copy the diagram. I copy it over here, go down, copy the diagram. This is f of x, f inverse of x. So we know that this point was 2. So for f inverse of x, this point will come on x-axis, and it was reaching x-axis, so it will reach y-axis, so somewhere over here. Okay, so much more neatly way in this way. Now the relationship. What is the relationship? It is an reflection on y equal to x. So don't forget to draw y equal to x. So reflection. So and you write over here f inverse of x. Y equal to f inverse of x. So this is the relationship. So I just copied the diagram and got the relationship. And g is equal to x. G of x is equal to x upon 2. Solve the equation. F of g of x is equal to 3 upon 2. F of g of x is equal to 3 upon 2. F of g of x is x upon 2 is equal to 3 upon 2. So substitute 3 by 2x. 3 upon 2 x upon 2. X upon 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 upon 2. So 6 upon x plus 3 is equal to 3 upon 2. 12 is equal to 3x plus 9. 3x is equal to 3. X is equal to 1. So this is the answer. X is equal to 1. So that completes all the 11 questions of this paper. So see you in the next paper. Bye.